up, everyone? It is I, Bodargowski5 again. And welcome back to another Pokemon TCG-like video, where today I have just created a new deck I'm going to try out and see how it compares to today's lists. I'm running a Lucario Trolley deck, with a hint of Regirock to help balance it out a bit, to help out against those heavier, more hard-hitting, bulkier megas that are, like, stage 2. How about I just show you the deck list, shall we? So, as you see, we are running 3 Monkey Dory to get rid of pesky, or should I say, annoying damage and put it onto our opponents, making them easier to knock out, to kind of help out Regirock a bit. We are running Lunar Cycle Lunatone and it's a 2-2 line of it and Solrock for the draw engine / side attackers if need be. And as you see, we have Regirock here with Regicharge to charge 2 basic fighting energy from discard pile to this Pokemon, which utilizes the Lunar Cycle very well. We are running a 4-3 line of Mega Lucario. Aura Jab helps get Pokemon charged up, and then Mega Brave to do the big damage. Then yeah, we have the stupid Solrocks in order to use the Lunatones. Now we're onto the items. We are running Pokepad to search for those normal basic Pokemon, and Pokemon that ain't EXs, Vs, or anything like that. Precous Trolley is our Ace Spec here. Like I said before, this is a Lucario Trolley deck. Taking a little bit out of Tim Danklin's YouTube channel. I suggest you go check him out as well. He makes some pretty cool TCG videos as well, and he'd probably really like the support. Now, what Precous Trolley does is search your deck for any number of basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench. So basically, if I don't get this, I can use Arvins to get a different item like Pokepad in order to get my Pokemon set up slowly but surely. But first, Trolley's in here to make it a little more consistent. We have Premium Power Pros, or Premium, tongue twisted. Premium Power Pros to make us do 30 more damage with fighting type Pokemon attacks to the opponent's active before applying weakness and resistance. She's really useful, making Mega Brave a base 300 attack without weakness, which is actually really good. We are running 4 Arvins in here in order to utilize this deck to its maximum. Crispins for energy control to help get fighting and darkness energy to start everything up. We also have Drayden to help search for Pokemon that we'll need from the top 7 cards of our deck, such as Mega Lucarios and Regirocks. And we're running 1 06 Machinations in case our opponent gets lucky with a good hand. We can discard till they have 3 left, making it extra annoying for them to get set up. We are also running 3 air balloons for some of the tools in order to utilize our Lucarios the best with 0 retreat cost. We also have the option of running Bravery Charm in order to increase the HP of some of our mons as well. But mainly this is for the Regirocks and the Lunatones and stuff like that. Then we are running 3 Dark and 15 Fighting Energy. And now, time to show you a small test battle and see how this thing's gonna run. If we fail the test battle, that's fine, because after all, it is AI after all. We start off and we do flip the heads. And we want to go first because we want to try and get our Lunatone and Solrock engine going as soon as possible. We do get the Lunatone, but we don't get the Solrock, unfortunately. So that is annoying. We are going to go ahead and use Bravery Charm on it so it don't get one-hit KO'd by the Mew. Then we are going to end our turn. Unable to do a thing. The opponent draws for turn, places fire energy, but goes Buddy Poffin. Getting a Pidgeot and Charmander, so they're running a Dark Charizard deck against us. We go Terra Orb and Team Evolution. And they are going to go Evolution to get in their Pokemon, but not before they go Terra Orb. We're going to try and bring in Charizard next turn. But yeah, they do get Pidgeotto, and they do get Charmeleon. So unfortunately, they are going to have a really fast attacker. They got just perfectly set up. But unfortunately for my opponent, I have a plan. I'm going to 0-6 Machinations them, so they discard 2 cards. And they get rid of a Dark Charizard, thank the Lord. I then play Monkey Dory on the bench. And then I have to end turn, because I don't have anything. They go Defiance Band on there. And they go Buddy Poffin to get another Charmander and another Pidgey. Restart to draw 1 and get an Arven. Do that to get Prime Catcher and a Maximum Belt, I'm pretty sure is what we saw. But Maximum Belt and Pidgeotto, which isn't very good. Guess I'll just equip a Fighting Energy there on Lunatone and pass. So nothing else better to do. They also pass. They're stalling for a Charizard. We'll bet down a second Lunatone for safety. Equip to the active Lunatone of ours. And we're only going to be able to go for Spiders due to that Defiance Band on their Mew. I swear this game hates me right now, because this is ticking me off. But I swear on Arceus, if I don't get a Soul Rock next turn, I'm going to be mad. Not going to lie. So I did not put in that much energy in this deck. Like, I should have gotten a Soul Rock by now, you know? Anyways, just equip a... Let me get Precous Trolley off it. There we go. You already know I'm going for that, and that. We're putting them down. We retreat. Into Soul Rock. Then we are going to go Lunar Cycle. We get Riolu's, which is good. Then I'm going to play a... And then we're going to go ahead and do all that, and then we're going to pass turn. Yeah, show off for turn and pass. Go Lunar Cycle again. We get a Drayden. We're going to use Drayden. And we do get exactly what we need, folks. There we go. Evolve. Let's go. Then we pass turn. Our opponents just pass again. Go for a Dark and a Fighting. We're gonna put the Fighting in our hand. I'm gonna equip to that. Next up, we go straight for Cosmic Beam for a solid 70 damage, which isn't affected by anything. Our opponent plays Arzon and passes, which is unfortunate for them. So I know one more attack will take out their Mew. Go for another Cosmic Beam, but not before we go for... We'll go for another Lunar Cycle, see what we can get. We'll go ahead and place an Air Balloon on our Mega Lucario. We go for Cosmic Beam for 70. That will take out their Mew. We get 2 prizes. This is unfortunate for our opponent. They get the Cleffa, they go Counter Catcher, bring in my Monkey Dory, which isn't very good. Alright, I see what they're doing. That's a little odd. Should have went for their Dark Charizard, but then instead they go for a Charmeleon. Unless they don't have a Charizard in their deck. That would be a little odd, but that means I must surprise 2 of their Charizards by the way they're acting here. Anyways, we now are going to bring out Aura Jab on Mega Lucario, and we are going to equip 3 energy to the Regirock. And we get another Riolu. Our opponent's giving us a thumbs down. But in reality, they know they're cooked. But not before they play an Iono, saving our deck. They do get their evolutions from their Iono. Finally. Like, I wondered what they was doing, but it's their fault for being goofballs. We'll put it like that. If I draw into an Arven here, that's going to be so useful. Or Premium Power Pro straight up. You're going to go with Crispin, but instead we're just going to get Fighting Energy. Then we are going to go Lunar Cycle. Next up, we are going to go for another Aura Jab. Yes, please. So now goes the Rapska. We can now equip more energy however we need. But we are getting everything we need. Our opponent is not happy that we're destroying them. They do go Artisan, but they don't have any more Pokemon left. They go Ultra Ball. There's some Fire Energy to get Pidgeot. They don't have a Candy, I don't think. Not before they go Quick Search to get it, I'm guessing. But they do get an Iono. So I get 2, they'll get 6, but they're going to deck out sooner than me. Which is low-key good for me. And next, I'm going to straight up rip this. We're going to put Darkness Energy in our hand. Put the Fighting Energy to our Lucario. Now, I'm going to retreat into my Regirock. Because I want them to take this thing out. So we go Giant Rock for 140 to knock out the Cleffa. It's more than enough. No, now their Charizard can basically one-shot anything I want to throw at it. But they're choosing to Brick. I'm guessing they probably used all their energy. They're Ultra Balling. They go Iono again. So next turn, they attack for 170 and get rid of their Artisan. For now, that my Regirock has damage on it, I can simply just go for the Adrenabrain, move 30 damage. Giant Rock will be just enough to take out their Pidgeot. This is GG's. The AI, I gave a GG's thumbs up. That was actually a pretty good battle. Really intense. But as you see, if it can keep up with a Dark Charizard deck, certainly it can keep up with the mix of Dark Charizard and newer Charizard. So, let's get into the actual matchup. We're going to play a standard match. And see if we can actually win a battle with this. Alright. Viadu Games 69. Let's see what you're running. By the looks of it, they're running a sort of Mewtwo deck, which in my opinion is actually kind of cool. But let's see what the coin flip's going to be. They choose heads, flip the coin, and it is tails. And I am wanting to go first, because I want the first turn setup to get my guys up and moving. Sorry if I sound a little bad in the background. I have a decently bad cough. We are in play by Yolu in the active and Lunaton on the bench, and call that good. And they lead off straight up with the Giovanni's or Team Rocket's Mewtwo, which is not good for us. But we're going to go Pokepad first off to see what we got for Pokemon. And we do get Soul Rock and everything that we need in order to run the deck. Next up, we are going to go straight for a Precous Trolley. Go ahead and grab Monkey Dory, Regirock, and a second Riolu. And then we are going to go Bravery Charm on the Lunatone. Dark Energy for turn here. We're going to go Lunatone's Lunar Cycle, discard that Fighting Energy and draw 3, and we do get what we need for next turn. Now it's our opponent's turn. They do have the Rocket's Energy, which is unfortunate. How much damage does that move do? Or up to 2 energy from your benched Pokemon. This attack does 60 damage to each card. 60 more damage for each card you discard in this way. So that could be really close. Or yeah, that's close to knocking out my guy, but they choose not to attack, which is a little odd. I'm honestly a little confused why he didn't attack. But I am going to evolve a Mega Lucario up right here, right now. We are then going to go Crispin. Get Fighting and Dark Energy. We're going to put the Darkest Energy in our hand. And equip the Fighting Energy to our Bench Lucario. We then utilize Lunar Cycle again. We are then going to place a couple of air balloons in play. And pass turn to our opponent. It's now our opponent's move. What are they going to do? They play Ultra Ball, and it's a fancy one too. I like it. They get rid of Spite Ups and a Rocket's Watchtower. Interesting. I wonder what Pokemon they're going to search for. They go for Rocket's Tarantula. Okay. So they are trying to utilize this deck and trying to utilize the Spite Ops' ability in order to run Mewtwo most efficiently. With the most efficiency they can. So, I have a plan this turn. Not plan is to Arven. Get Premium Power Pro and an Air Balloon. Air Balloon or regular. And our opponent actually just straight up concedes. Which is not what I anticipated. So, I think we need to do another battle because I want a satisfaction. Why don't we head to our profile and take a look at our friends here. Unfortunately, none of my friends are online. But if you want to become my friend today and become a friend of a YouTuber here on TCG Live so you're not alone, look up Bodegowski5. I pretty much always play on this at least one time a day. So if you want to practice against me with decks of your own creations, I'll do a video and feature you in it. Now then, until then, stay tuned. So anyways, we are going to go into another standard battle with the Lucario Trolley. Our opponent's running a straight up grass deck. And are you ready to blast off is what they're saying. So they could be running a Rockets deck. We ask heads and we get the heads. We are going to always want to start off first with this deck. We do get a good start. I mean good. Pretty much almost every time we've gotten Precious Trolley. I'm starting to think it's like my lucky card or something. Like, it is that good, folks. It is that freaking good. But let's see what our opponent's gonna place down. Raw Fast AM 21. Come on, show us what you got. I'm gonna send them a smile their way, because they're in for a treat, because they are going to be in this YouTube video. So let's see what they're gonna run. I sent them an inviting smile, because the water is warm. They are running a Pineco. Alright, so there's only one thing I can think of that they're running. They're running a Fortress Charge-Up deck, which is actually pretty cool. So that was one of... because that's actually a deck I know pretty well, due to a YouTuber using it as well. Another one from the same guy I mentioned earlier in the video. So huge shout out to him, inspiring some new crazy decks, like crazy. They play Darkest Energy there. We then go Bravery Charm up here. And we are going to go Lunar Cycle to draw 3. And this may seem a little crazy, but I'm actually going to Bravery Charm my Regirock. Utilize that a little better. Then we are going to pass turn to our opponent. I bet they weren't expecting the Precious Trolley play. Force of Vitality. I'm pretty sure if I were to look at this, yep, each player's Pokemon can evolve into a Grass-type Pokemon during first turn they play it. They're going Lily's Determination, so they are trying to utilize it as best as possible. I wonder what Pokemon they have in the back. But, of course, if they're running Force of Vitality, they've kind of got to, and I mean got to, be running Mega Venusaur. Or some sort of strong Grass-type Pokemon. They go Pokepad. So they are also running Pokepad similar to what we are. They do get Chikorita. See, I knew this was some sort of Mega Venusaur deck. I knew it. And they just go for a hang down for 10 damage. Which that is all fine and dandy. And we are going to go Crispin, get a Fighting and Dark Energy again. I'm going to put Dark Energy in our hand. Equip that Fighting Energy to our active Riolu. Then we'll utilize Lunar Cycle again. Hopefully we get one of our Lucarios. That just gives us more energy, which is unfortunate. But now we are going to utilize the Adrenaline Brain. Move this 10 damage onto their bench Chikorita, knowing that is going to be a problem in the future with their energy usage. Now we will go for Accelerated Stab for 30 damage. Now, if I had to guess something, they probably also are running Teal Mask Ogerpon in this to help utilize getting energy in play. Though I highly doubt it, but they do bring in the Fortress. I was right on the money. They are running Fortress. Okay. They go Exploding Energy, so they are going to knock it out for 2 prizes on my end. But they will be able to get the Grass Energy they need. Which is a little bit scary. But let's see here. I think we'll go for Riolu, and we'll go for Riolu 4 and 5. Ooh, we get Darkness and a Crispin. So we are getting our energy dealt with pretty easily here. Let's see. They go Lily's Determination, get a new hand as 8. Because they have 6 prizes still. But little do they know they're most likely chalked here. They go for Scramble Switch. Which is interesting. Let's go with the... Alright, so I have a plan here. Plan, we go Crispin, get a Fighting Energy. I'll go into her hand. So it'll go there. Next, Lunar Cycle. It's a must here. And we do get what we need. We get the Mega Lucario. We get it in the active. There we go. And since we have the Lunatone in our hand, we are going to go ahead and use Pokepad, get a secondary Soul Rock into our hand as well. And we are going to go straight for the Aura Jab for 130, knocking out the Pineco. And getting us 3 energy onto our big guy in the back, aka Regirock. Getting us another prize card. And we're going to take number 1, and it is a Fighting Energy. Something we can definitely utilize. Right here. I bet they were not expecting the Regirock Mega Lucario concept with Lunatone, Solrock draw support, and Monkey Dory to move off damage. Like, I do not think they were expecting it, like, at all. So, yeah. Raw, Fast, AM21. I thank you for this epic match and you not conceding. And giving us actually a cool fight. Ooh, they have another Lilies. How many Lilies is that? So that's 3 of their Lilies if they're running the full 4 set. Unfortunately, their Bayleaf will still get knocked out at the end of the turn, but not before they play a second Chikorita. Okay. Something tells me they're going to retreat. No, they go Leaf Step for 60. Well, unfortunately for them, I'm going to have to stop their train with a 0-6 Machinations. So we are going to do that. So our opponent has to discard till they have 3 cards left in their hand. So this deck, I think, is pretty consistent. And if you all want to try it out, I'm going to show the full deck list at the end of the video for everyone to see. Anyways, we are now going to go Adrenablane. Tongue twisted again. We're going to go Adrenablane. Brain. Ugh. To remove 30 off for Lucario. We're going to Lunar Cycle, because why not? We can see what we get here. It is a Drayton, so we can... So if we didn't play 0-6 Machinations, we could have played that, get a second Mega Lucario and played and started moving it. But now we go Bravery Charm on the bench. Soul Rock. I'm going to play a second Fighting Energy for the heck of it. And then I'm going to go for Mega Brave. And send them the GG. And that is GG, folks. This is going to be GG's. Because I don't think they have any other way to play that Meganium that's in their hand. Unless they drew Rare Candy this turn. They're either only... I think they're either gonna brick. No, they don't brick. They get another Chikorita. Are they just trying to run straight up Chikorita deck? Oh, they planned a sneaky Iono. This might not be GG's yet. Ooh. This guy's playing spicy over here. I like it. Blood Moon Ursaluna. You got to be chickening me right now. Literally, bro has to be chickening me. Like, for real. They go Prime Catcher? I bet they're going to do that into my Riolu, knowing them. So they want to get that knockout so bad right now. Like, I know they want that knockout so bad. No, they go for Soul Rock. Okay, so they're trying to stop my draw train. But little do they know, their Iono gave me a Pokepad, so I can just get that Soul Rock right back. They just end turn there. First up, we go Lunar Cycle. We got to. We do get loads of stuff we can use, actually. Okay. We're gonna go Fighting Energy up here. Next up, we go for a Brain, just to weaken the water on their Ursaluna in the back. Then we're going to retreat this guy again, bring back in the Lucario. And then we attack with the Aura Jab to get back some of that energy and reutilize it all. One there, and two onto our Riolu. We do take number 2 now, and it is an air balloon, which is actually pretty useful. So our opponent's down to their last Pokemon. It is a Blood Moon Ursaluna with no attack cost, but it can only attack every other turn due to its secondary effect of Blood Moon. But with its Season Skill ability, it can attack for free. So they just have a Grass Energy on it for the heck of it. We go Pokepad. And they used to get a Bayleaf. Okay. So they still have the Meganium in their hand if I had to guess. But something tells me they are going to go Blood Moon here, if I had to guess. Yep, they did go Blood Moon for a strong 240, but sadly they are 100 short when it comes to knocking me out. And we do get a second Lucario here as well. Let's give our new Lucario some playtime. I'm going to go ahead and retreat into our Lucario here. We're going to go Arven, so we can show them what else we were running. We were running that and that. Then we're going to play both our Premium Power Pros just to get that huge additional buff of damage off. We're going to also go Adrenabrain to make sure that we knock out this Blood Moon Ursaluna. And now we attack, so for 660 damage in a single hit, easily KOing their Blood Moon and getting us our third Lucario EX for the dub. Out of prizes. And that was a very good match. They did extremely well. They actually managed to get some good clean hits off me, but unfortunately they weren't able to take no prizes. But I'll admit, Raw Fast AM 21. I thank you for the good battle and you not giving up. But GG's. Now it is time for the deck list. And here you have it. Here is the deck list. I thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. This is ButterSQ5, signing off. Peace!